in life, there's always risk rewards in life. There's always risk management you have to go through, right? When it comes to trading wise, you have to understand that again, you're going to experience losses, just like how everyday life struggles, we all go through situations, right? It's just when you're going through those losses, you have to be prepared for it, and you also have to minimize the losses as much as possible. Risk management and trading is probably one of the most important things out there. I mean, alongside psychology, right? If you are not managing your risk, if you are not trying to go for the home run, if you are not compounding your account every single day, just trying to go for small gains, right? Understanding that small gains will eventually lead to bigger results, right? Then you're going to continue to set yourself back. Risk management is, again, do not overlook it. If you do not perfect risk management, or at least get it down pat, right? I'm human. I'm not going to say that I do a lot of the great things, but I definitely got it down pat to a point where I'm profitable now, right? It's the same thing for you guys. As long as you guys continue to trust the process, use risk management, risking 2 to 3%, right? Making sure that you're having proper risk reward, then you'll be ahead of the game at the end of the day.
For me, it's very simple. If we can say that in really few words, it's
answering the question on risk management.
Risk 1 to, let's say, 2%, and you're gonna gain in that position 10%. So look this way: you can afford 2-3 losses because they're gonna happen, and you're still in profit. So this is proper risk management and risk to reward ratio. So
Can you repeat that again? Repeat that again.
Okay. Yeah. When you're on a trade, let's say you raise 2%, and on that trade, let's say you're gonna win 10%. So then you can afford 2-3 losses, or even 4, and you're still in profit. So this is very simple. Always, when you go into the trade, you know what you're gonna lose, you know what you're expecting to win. So that's the simplest way to understand for me the risk management and the risk to reward ratio.
You can lose trades and still be in profit because you're following your 10%.
Yes, that's right.
Perfect. Eric, can you explain to them what proper risk to reward is?
Proper risk to reward is like you don't want to risk too much of your account, right? You want to do a certain amount of your account, right?
Guy could be koozie, man. Check
You
out.
don't want to risk too much of your account. You only want to risk a certain amount of your account. And the thing about it is, let's just say you want for 100 pips. You're going for 100 pips, right? And you're only going to risk 20 pips, right? Let's just say you win 100 pips. You won $100. But if you would have lost, you would have only lost $20, right? So the thing about it is, if you got that type of risk to reward, it's like really, you can't really fail. You can't really fail. And that's how I look at it. I don't really risk too much. I just risk a little bit so I can still have my account, like you said, to go back in for another trade, then another trade, then another trade, then another trade.
Yeah, I agree with all the educators. The risk of reward, nobody talks about it. We're all focusing on how many trades we won. I know in the beginning, that's what I was focusing on, like, oh, I won 10 trades this week, or I lost 3. When really, as long as as you learn your strategy and the risk of reward, like on a normal base, I'm trading 1 to 3, 1 to 4 is my risk of reward. I can lose 3 trades this week and win 1 and still be profitable overall on my account. So that's risk of reward.
Perfect. So we got a question here coming in from Instagram, and they're asking, how do you transition yourself from a demo account to a live account mentally?
Now that's a great question. One of the educators mentioned earlier, right? You have no emotions attached to your demo account at all, right? So when you go ahead and make that switch, right? You can go on demo account, turn $1,000 into $1 million in no time. But once you go to live account and try to replicate those same results, you're gonna realize it's completely different. It's because, again, you are attached to that money that we all work for, right? We don't like losing money, none of us, especially if we work hard for it, especially if we're on our last dollar, right? So when it comes to that transition, start with a small account. Start with something you're comfortable losing, $50 to $100. I always recommend all of my new customers, listen, don't go crazy trying to throw so much money in there. Start with $50, $100, right? Although it's not much, you don't have much to play with, it's not about making money. It's about learning the strategy. It's about getting that strategy down pat, right? So start off small, $100, and that's it. No need to go bigger. If you can't turn 100 into 1,000, you're not gonna be able to turn 1,000 into 10,000. It's all about the strategy at the end of the day.
Real quick, I want to highlight what he said, because I think that's where that's the place we can all get better. He said it's not about the money. Oftentimes we want to impress that new customer and say, yeah, you can make money right away. Yeah, you know, yes, of course you can pay your subscription. It's not true. And it shouldn't be about the money. I wanted to highlight that he said that because I think that's the most important part, setting the right expectation. Thank you.
I think you covered everything about this question, so we can go to the next question. Is it nothing else?
Well, good. I actually have a question for you that somebody asked me. They really want the answer because they sent me about 40 messages. I got you. So, I like this. What leverage is the best to use and why?
That's a good question. Okay, it's when it comes to the leverage, there is the good sides and the bad sides of that. Because let's say when you go more leverage, you can afford more. So in common, let's say you can risk more, but that is the bad thing of that is because you can be over leveraged. I mean, you can do over trading, over leverage, or so your lot size will be bigger. You can do bigger lot size, and it's not good for you. So you forget about the proper risk management because you can see the numbers and you see, okay, I can afford one more trade, and I do it, and that's gonna lose you. Okay?
Yeah, no, I think that's true. When we started, there were brokers that were providing, 1 to 1,000, and everybody was so fired up. But you end up entering 20 trades because you can just go. It goes down a little bit, you buy it again. It goes down a little bit, you buy it again. So I think it's important for us as leaders to teach them, to go with lower leverage in the beginning and then gradually, work up with your discipline. Eric, answer that question as well.
Yeah, I would say the lowest leverage because that's going to stop us. It'll stop you from being greedy. It'll do it for you.
Jonathan, so when somebody is using signals, right? Somebody's, following another trader, it's not their creative, their creative find. How long should somebody be on a demo account taking signals? Like, do you recommend everybody be on demo no matter what? Because I think sometimes people say, well, look, put some money in an account and just take signals. Just follow Luke, and follow somebody. So what's your advice with that, with signals?
That's a great question. I learned from my buddy here too as well. Something he shared with me is just separate your accounts. Especially, we're fundamentalist traders, we'll trade news. So I have a certain account just for news. And I know what I'm willing to risk just on news. Then you have your main account. And of course, if you want to take signals, then just create a separate account so that you're not risking, your main account.